Hey folks, Cam Hawkins here from Trendline. Welcome to a special edition of the show where I've got Andy Demi, a past guest on my 52 Traders podcast, coming back on. When he was on here last time, which was a few years ago, he talked to us about how to trade Forex and also how to trade crypto when Bitcoin was heading towards that 20k mark. Now today we get him back on and he's going to show us how he now trades crypto using just one trend line. So guys, you've got to check this out. It's coming up in a second. And if you want to know more, then he's hosting a free masterclass in the next few days. So if you're around then, please register for it below. There's a link below the video in the description, or there should be a link up on that side of the video there that you can click and get access to this free masterclass. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get on with it with Andy.
Hi, my name is Andy Demi, and I'm the CEO of the London Trading Institute. So I want to thank Cam for asking me to create this video for you guys. I've been a trader for the last 18 years. Most recently, I've had a lot of success trading cryptocurrency. So I've been able to grow my account from an initial balance of $30,000 to $180,000 in just 3 months, all very risk managed, low risk trading. And then I've continued to grow that account to $279,000 the following 2 months. So in 5 months, it's grown from 30,000 to 279,000, all whilst the market has been crashing or correcting recently. How have I done that? Well, I'm going to share with you my 4 secrets in an exclusive masterclass, which we're providing a link below this video. So all you need to do, guys, is click the link, join me for that masterclass. I'm going to break down for you exactly the steps that you can do to also model what I've done to succeed. In this video, I'm going to be more focusing on what I think is going to happen next. So I was predicting Bitcoin to have this drop. I was short from 58,000 and I caught most of the move down to 40,000. I was sharing that with my students in our group, in our Facebook group. And now I believe we are getting very, very close to the bottom. But this weekend is always a time when the market's likely to pull back, and that's what I'm positioning myself for. So I'm just going to share my screen, guys, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing in Bitcoin and also where I'm positioned right now. And I'm also going to look at Ethereum to show you where I think is a great buying opportunity. So again, I want to just show you that I was able to short Bitcoin pretty much 12 hours ago, depending on when you're watching this video. I'll show you exactly how I identified that short. And I do think we've got a little bit more downside to go. So at the moment, I'm up just over $2,700 overnight on this trade. And I will show you exactly why I did it. So if you have a look at the Bitcoin chart, you can see that Bitcoin has been very, very reactive on this diagonal line. So you can see in the past, the market has been reacting on these lines, right? So with that kind of being said, I've used that line and I've projected where the market might react. So in this case here, you can see that the market was reacting there. So being that it was Friday, being that it was the weekend, I thought we made a very good short here at very low risk because the likelihood is that it was going to hold here. And I'll show you my lower time frame in just a moment, but also I like to take the Fibonacci and I always like to see where the 618 is coming in because I think the 618 is always going to be a great support area. And you can see right there, that's where the 618 comes in, around 33,760. So for those that are quite conservative, this here obviously is a good profit taking area. And you can see that in the past, in this kind of zone, the market has reacted, right? And also be getting close to this diagonal support line here. So we may get a push down to here and then a reaction. Now, I haven't put a limit to exit my trade because sometimes, especially when the market wants to correct, it's not necessarily going to do it the way that we think it's going to do it. As you know, with Bitcoin, sometimes we get absolutely crazy moves that nobody kind of foresaw, or they went a little bit further than what we thought. The reality is, yes, I was short Bitcoin from 58,000. I actually did a live event similar to the one that I'll be doing that I mentioned at the start of this video. And I mentioned that I was short Bitcoin at that time. And again, on this event, I will let you know what I think is going on. But the truth is, wasn't really expecting it to go down to here. I was basically expecting it to maybe hit 38,000, somewhere like here, around this line, and then possibly bounce. So I exited around this zone, just around 39,000. Okay, but still a good trade, from a 58,000 short. I've put an alert here, not a limit buy, because I want to kind of come and see, because the last thing I want to do is have a limit buy there, and then the market has gone all the way down here or something. And it's possible, right? I mean, we could, if this market really wants to flush out a few people, it could even take out the lows. But I'm expecting this market to bottom out very soon. So I think chances are we'll get some kind of spike, whether it's here or whether it's here, and then I think we'll be back on our way up. So here's the hourly chart, guys. Now, let me show you exactly how I use the same technique on the hourly chart. See, have a look at this, guys. See how, again, we identified this reactive line, and then we've used that to predict support and resistance. And then all I did was I was able to use this line here to predict where this market's going to hold. And you can see that that allowed me to time the market perfectly. Look, the market was basically hitting this line about 37,365, and I basically entered it around 37,267. So pretty accurate, and it meant that I didn't need to put a big stop here. Again, I've got an alert on this line here. This would probably be a decent area to take some profit, potentially, possibly all of the profit, and then look to get back in. But certainly, for me, this is a great way of timing the market and making money on both sides of the market, which is really important. Now, I just want to bring in Ethereum here. And I did want to actually short this one. Unfortunately, I didn't get the bounce. I was looking for a short up here. And one of the things that's really important, guys, in trading is you've got to get your price, right? It's got to make sense. Otherwise, you shouldn't take the trade if it doesn't make any sense. So, at the end, it didn't get there and it has dropped. But, I got Bitcoin, so that's okay. But now it's important to discuss what is potentially going to happen next in Ethereum. So here's what we do. Now, we want to kind of look at this and take a look at this market and identify basically where the market likes to react. So I'm going to do something similar here and see if we can identify the best reactive line. So let's try that one. So we're doing this one here live. That's pretty nice. And here. Right, perfect. See how well it reacts as support? So what you can do is you can just simply take this line and you can see you can put it on the bodies, and then you can put it on the spike. And you can see we are getting quite close to this zone. Now, it's always good to match that up with some key horizontal levels. So we're going to find the next two down, like there. And this here becomes a buy zone. Now, in case you're quite new to the markets, like the markets don't tend to do this, right? Where we have a big drop, we create a little flag, and then the market goes up. That doesn't happen, right? Normally, this is a bearish signal, but I don't think the bull run is over. But normally the market will have to do some kind of reaction, some kind of push, and then it will likely reverse. So rather than a flag, this could end up being more like a double bottom here, where we've basically consolidated and then double bottom and then up. So I'm going to be looking to basically buy it anywhere kind of in this zone. I've got a limit by around 1900, which is slightly lower than this zone, because as you know, with crypto, sometimes they exaggerate, they even take out lows. So it wouldn't surprise me if we did something like that and then the market massively reverses. So that's what I'm basically preparing for, guys. I hope that's given you some insight into some of the things that I do. But if you are interested in learning more, like I said, we're going to be doing an exclusive masterclass for you guys, where I will be literally breaking down everything that I do step by step, the 4 key components that I've used to grow my account from basically $30,000 US to $279,000 in just 5 months. And I'll be sharing with you an overview of my insights of what's going on in the markets as well, and updating you on this video to see what happened. All right, guys, so click the link below, register, and I'll see you at the event. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm sure I'll be back for more in the future. Take care.
All right, folks, so there we have it. Just one trend line is all you need to trade crypto, as per what Andy has just showed us. Now, look, if you do want to learn more from Andy, then we are hosting a free masterclass in the next few days. So please, hopefully you watch this video soon enough that you can click the link in that corner of the video there, or you can click the link below and register for that free masterclass. All right, folks, what else can I tell you? Oh, do remember to subscribe, hit like, click on the notifications bell, and click all, and you'll get videos like this in the future.